Scoot over here a little bit. Fill that void. There you go. There you go. Smile and wave at your
Oh,
public.
hey.
There we go. Hey guys, we are trying to do what we can about doing a live stream here. Let me see if I can get back over. Hopefully it's staying. Oh, we see somebody walking back there.
Sorry.
At least she wasn't streaking, right? Let me see if I can get this up. We're still working on making a connection. There we go.
Says you're live.
All right, look at that. It's live. All right, that doesn't look too bad.
So they
Can
saw.
can everybody hear me? We got one watching.
They saw me and everybody shut it down.
Shane, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Can you hear me good there, Shane? We didn't lose it, did we? No, we didn't lose it. Hopefully we didn't lose it. All right, Shane says he can hear us, so that's good. But yeah, we were trying to wait for Digger to get here. Keith made it.
Hey, Wall.
Hi, guys.
Dug myself out of snowbank.
All right, Shane says he hears us. All right. Been waiting for Digger. I've been trying to get a hold of him and stuff. He said, hi, Keith.
Hey.
I've been trying to get a hold of him and stuff. I haven't been able to reach him, so hopefully he's not stuck someplace. I was telling Keith that if he couldn't get out of the car, if you've seen any of them YouTube videos where you got the little teeny short dog that jumps out into the snow and disappears, I'm afraid we'd lose Digger. He'd be gone out into nothing.
Disappear.
It'd be like have to put one of those little flags on him, instead of little purple flags, so we can find him and everything. But
Search party.
yeah, but I apologize. First off, I apologize. Missed quite a few shows. I missed some appointments with folks that were going to do some one-on-ones, do some advertisement videos and stuff on what is it? February the 20th, 21st, and 22nd is coming up. Is the Power-Rama. So you guys make sure that you stay up on top of that. Jeff Lane will be having some informational advertisement come out. Road Toad Garage, how you doing? From Florida. You guys all right down there? Because I know it could be bad.
Iguanas falling out of trees.
I know that's why I'm saying all the iguanas and stuff are committing suicide. They're freezing and dropping out of the trees and stuff down there. Foster, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Warm enough. Is it 55, 60 degrees down there in Florida? Yeah, those iguanas and stuff, they were showing them. They were just like littered all over, from this size to the big ones and stuff. Of course, I guess their heart slows down and everything. When
They're just putting them in piles now and just take them somewhere.
Well, they're not dead.
No.
They've just gone into that frozen coma.
They showed one guy that touched one and the iguana hit him with his tail.
Yeah, that's how they fight.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So the little ones, their tails break off. The bigger ones beat you to death with it.
Yep, that's what this one did.
But so we're still waiting on Digger. He may be able to show up. I'm not sure and everything. You've been getting by, right? Because they're being in Tip City and stuff, the snow, they keep the streets pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out here, all of the bigger main streets are good. But as you've noticed, coming up any of these dead end streets out here in the boonies,
It's an adventure.
In the swamp, they haven't done anything.
No.
So that's why we were trapped for 3 days, not able to get out to anything for 3 days and stuff. I mean, period. I got the car out the driveway and halfway back up the driveway, and it buried up right there. So we'd been having to carry everything. But finally, the neighbors from the old house came over and packed it down, dug us out, took a snow blower and stuff, and did what they could. So at least we were able to get back up until we got out to the store, got enough food for the next week. And everything, because that was the biggest concern. I didn't want to get
Mother Nature has
messed up.
not been kind to us this year.
T-shirt and bibbies, that's me. not a GO4RIDER T-shirt, but it's good enough. So. Yeah, he said. Shane has the two Firebirds and stuff.
Oh yeah.
From Get Air. We see him out there all the
Yep.
time with him, and he said he needs to name the one a Snowbird with all the stuff that's going on. He's driving that one out there and all the goodness and everything. We got 5 people watching. I appreciate one thumbs up. Anybody else can give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Usually I don't mention that in any of the videos and stuff, but YouTube's been getting to where they want that type of thing done. Their new AI algorithm and everything. So if you can give me a thumbs up on the videos, matter of fact, I'm going to give myself a thumbs up. There we go. I cheated.
Like a high five.
There you go. If you can give me a thumbs up or anything like that, I appreciate it. Make a comment, even if it's just leaving a smiley face on the comments, because the AI algorithm is counting more of that now than it is subscribers. So, that it is what it is. I don't do it for because I don't monetize it and stuff, but they've been changing the regulations and rules and all kinds of iffy stuff here lately. We're going to be taking over and stuff. Yeah, looking forward to the Rat Fest in September and stuff. So we are definitely looking for that. Before then, the Powerama's coming up. So you got Powerama on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd, and the Springfield Cars and Parts Swap Meet
Same weekend.
car show the same week, but it's only on Saturday. So Friday I'll probably go out to Powerama. Then Saturday morning I'll run out. You're gonna come over and go out with me. So we'll go out.
As it stands now, yeah.
Yeah. As of now, yeah, we never know. We'll go over Saturday morning early to the swap meet, see what's going on there, and then go right from there over to Powerama. And then on Sunday is the last day of the Powerama and stuff. I know they've got a lot of people coming in from all over. So Eddie Munster, Shirley Muldowney, and many, many more. So like I said, on Facebook, Jeff will be putting out, because I wasn't able to get over there for one on YouTube, but Jeff will be putting out on Facebook a advertisement and explaining about the video and stuff. So Jeff Lane at the Powerama, you can go to Powerama on Facebook, go over there and see what they're putting up, going on and stuff like that. But yeah, the weather. Whew. This is how it used to be. I know you've been around here for a
This
while.
hasn't been like this in a
a
long
long time. So late 60s, early to late 70s, kind of in the 90s for a little bit and stuff, like 93 when we had all that snow. There were times where we still had 4 foot of snow on the ground in March, but that hadn't been that way for so long.
Hasn't been this cold like this in a long time.
Oh, a long time. But it's that cycle. It does that whole up and down curvy thing and stuff with the airstream the way it is, getting cavorted. Yeah,
Okay.
twisted. Twisted around and stuff like that. So it's starting to do the new weather pattern and everything.
And it'll be 100 degrees in the summer.
Yeah, so yeah. But so the new weather pattern will come in, but that's normal. Normal as in it used to happen all the time, even before
Don't like normal.
I was around. So I mean, it has cycles that it does. Everybody panics and goes the whole global warming bull crap and all that other stuff and everything. But this type of cycle happens anyway, no matter what. But it is what it is. I've been watching a lot of videos on that and some of the new vehicles that they'll be producing. It's a possibility that with what they're doing, they may start either letting some of the key cars in, because I want to get me one of those little sandbar vans. They may start letting them in more, even if they're not 25, because right now they're 25 years and older. You can import them in, but they may actually start letting the new ones in. So if they let the new ones in, that would be awesome. They only have top speeds of 55 to 65, some 70, because they're only little 3-cylinder motors and stuff, 660s. But I'm looking forward to possibly being able to get one of those, because that'd be perfect to do all my little short runs, put all my gear in it, put mom and dad in it, air conditioning, whatever, and just zip right down to the local meeting places and stuff, all the car shows and cruise ins and everything. It makes it so much simpler.
It's coming. Have the faith.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get them going back up and again and stuff, and we'll see how that
Keep
all
the
goes.
faith. Have
But
the
yeah,
faith.
those are the one, and then you've got the off-road expo at the Roberts Center for the 27th and 28th of February. Um, I got my big calendar here. Let me get that down. The big print calendar so I can read it with my old eyes. Then I got a bunch of dead. Meldy's motorcycle thing. So I went to one of their shows. But because of the weather, I think it was down quite a bit and everything. But Meldy's motorcycle show, that'll be on March the 1st. And then I got a bunch of appointments with Dad and different things. Cavalcade Custom is supposed to be back 13th, 14th, and 15th of March down Cincinnati. They're supposed to have gotten that all revamped and reworked and everything. So hopefully that'll be up and about. Miller Swap Meeto on the 14th. So I'm going to have to go to Cavalcade Customs either Friday or Sunday. Let me know if you want to do that. You ride down with me or whatever and stuff like that, because that's inside. And then the Miller Swap Meet and stuff, you'll drive down to that because you'll be in that one.
If the weather's nice.
Yeah, March. I mean, we've had it where it was freezing rain, and we've had it where whatever.
Yeah, 40,
But,
40s
yeah.
is nice with
But down there, like when we get down there, and if it's like really bad weather and stuff, everybody calls all the friends and stuff to come on down and get a trophy, because they got huge trophies down there. They got a mess of them to give away. But
Not that I would do that.
Fort Wayne Rod and Customs. Yeah, you did do that one year. I remember. Who was it? Scotty called you and told you to get down there because there wasn't too many people coming, and you got a trophy. So anyway, Fort Wayne Rod and Customs on March the 27th, and then the Greene County Expo Center has their toy show, so that'll be in Xenia on the 28th. But Springfield Cars and Coffee is on the same day, so might hit Cars and Coffee in the morning and then go over to the toy show later on, and more appointments with Dad. And I don't have all of them posted up. We got a lot of and then according to Tammy and Tracy out at Get Air starts officially up on Thursday, April the 2nd. So that'll be cool. That's starting back up. Another Springfield Cars and Coffee on the 4th. World and Wheels is their postponement date in April 18th and 19th.
I don't know.
That's the one in Kentucky that you were going to go down with Tony, right?
Yeah.
And I was going to go down with the group and
I don't know
everything.
when the one in Indy is.
That was Indiana was.
I don't think you mentioned that one.
Yeah, I think I did right here. That's Fort Wayne.
No,
At
at
the racetrack there.
the fairgrounds.
Oh,
They
yeah,
have the big cavalcade there too.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah,
I don't know when the date is.
I don't either. Hail to Horsepower.
I can look it up.
We've got Calvin Rowland's memorial and stuff in Bell Fountain on April the 24th. Opie's Hail to Horsepower on the 25th, April the 25th. Just going over these and stuff. Max, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Hope you're feeling better. Hope things are what they are. Praying for you every day. All of us are. We love you. You hunting? Can you get a signal?
I'm hunting.
You get a signal?
Yeah. This is
Another Springfield Cars and Coffee on Saturday the 9th. The Marigold Fest.
Wow, that's late. 27th.
Marigold Fest? Yeah, Marigold Fest on May the 9th, I believe, on Brant Pike out here. So the Marigold Fest, that'll be
27th to 20 through 29th.
Indianapolis World of Wheels. That's March 27th through 29th. Yeah. Highfield, the Wheels at Rio car show. Rodney Highfield's going to have some stuff out there doing that. The Rally for Heroes at Miami County Fairgrounds on the 16th of May. Peace and Grease, their big event on Friday and Saturday down in Waynesville. So that's going to be huge. That's going to be really cool. That's probably, you just probably got an announcement that we're doing a live stream.
I don't know. I'm always getting announcement for something.
Springfield Swap Meet again on the 22nd and 23rd of May. And then
$3 never passed away.
Union City, Union City, Indiana on June the
That's a real nice show.
downtown cruise in. It's a little far. It's over an hour drive from here.
Yeah, it's a nice show though.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to see. And then of course the Agape Church on the 13th, June the 13th. Trojan Autorama in Newcastle on the 20th, June the 20th. That, of course, that's Vern Cook's weekend and stuff. Vern Cook's Father's Day weekend show. That's going to be awesome. That's always good. Tawana Park Cruise in Sydney, Ohio on the 28th of June. But yeah, I got a mess of those. I'll keep that up to date. Kevin Faust, Flyers by Kevin. He's got all his up on any of my videos. Usually it's linked in there. Hillsborough Festival of the Bells on July 4th. And the monthly cruise night starts down in Hillsborough on May the 4th. Now, is that downtown Hillsborough, or is that at the cinema, or where's that at, Max? He'll get back with that information. So those are starting up. Yeah, I'll do what I can, like I said, this year to be able to get out to do those. Keith will be out. Maybe I can get Keith set up with some type of, because we've tried to use his phone in the past for him to take photos at shows I don't get to go to and bring to me. But for some reason, your phone just doesn't, it'll let stuff get on it, but you can't get stuff off of it.
It doesn't agree with it.
It just doesn't agree with anything. It's
no bueno.
It's stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's just a few of them throughout the month. It's usually, and people started sending me stuff last year for this year. So I've got later in the year already done up. Usually all my Fridays and Saturdays are booked up with anywhere from 2, 3, 4 different events. I used to try and do a lot more, go out, do a lot more far away, and then link them together and then come back in. Do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a day, but those days are gone. I'm too old.
Oh, there's any word on the Kettering situation?
So
yet, the one on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I haven't got with Robin, so I got to get with Robin and find out. Maybe I can get out there, go to her place, and do a little. Once she finds a place, do a little informational video and stuff on that. But downtown Hillsborough is May the 14th. It's going to be huge. Max says.
Downtown Hillsborough.
Yeah, they're going to start doing the Hillsborough
nice
Festival of Bells, but they're also doing the monthly Hillsborough thing.
That's a nice town to do that.
Yeah,
it's a big town.
It's a little bit of a drive for me, but there's a lot of guys that are in Dayton and South that they can go straight down there. Me, I got to get out of all this to get to the highway to get down there. Yeah. So it's an hour to get out of this, and it's another hour and a half, 2 hours to get there. So it gets a little rough. KJ, Keith and go. Hey, Kevin Faust. KJ, what's up, buddy?
What's up,
How
Kevin?
you doing? But yeah, check Kevin's site out. He has a lot of them already, and I know a lot more are coming in. Remember, guys, if you send it to him, make sure that all of your flyers have the name of the event, the place and physical address on where it's going to be, a time, and so forth. If you just say, this is the name of our event, but don't say a physical address where it is, it gets a little difficult. So it needs to have a physical street address where it is.
Especially when you get there and there's no event. Which has happened to me.
Yeah. So
where are all the people?
Yeah, I know. It's
frustrating.
It's that way sometimes. So a physical address helps, because there's a lot of towns that have the same name, a lot of churches that have the same name, but are actually 2 hours in opposite directions from each other. So if you have a physical address,
been there, done that.
Yeah, I know. We followed your instructions that one year, and a bunch of people went to different church. Remember that
It
one?
was around the corner. But
It was around the corner, but it was a different church. Luckily, a lot of them drove by when they were leaving and saw, well, here's one. I'll stop in at this one, and it was the one they were looking for anyway. Anyway,
we'll be posting ours pretty soon. We already got a date on ours. So.
yeah. Are you going to be there at the same place?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not at your church.
It's our friend's church.
It's at the friend's church. Okay, so but you'll have a physical address, even though the name is from your church.
Yeah.
The physical
We'll
address
have a
is
flyer. We'll have a flyer coming out.
yeah,
I need
is
to talk
another
to
church.
Dad
And that's
about
what I said. The best thing to do
I'll try to
because
get
everybody
calendar.
always gets mad at Rob or Kevin or all those people. Well, you can't help it, you know. Or they'll give me something and I try and do research on it now. So they'll give me something with a certain time on it, and come to find out it started either later or earlier than the time that they gave me, and I'll get out on the internet and look for flyers, and I found flyers that have 2 or 3 different times, the same event at the same address, but they say the starting time is this, or this. And so we do the best we can.
Yeah.
We put it out there the best we can. Keith can what? Keith can be directionally challenged sometimes. Shane goes,
This is true.
it is true. It is true and stuff like that.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Max. They don't say a town. Like I said, if you say a church, there are so many Baptist church or Church of the Nazarene or whatever, 50 miles apart in separate towns, and if you just say Church of the Nazarene in a certain part of the, like a county or whatever, there may be other.
Or same town's names, but different state.
Yes, that I seen that happen.
I was going to a show in Centerville. I thought it was Centerville, Ohio. It was Centerville, Indiana.
Yeah.
I had to turn around.
Yeah. Well,
Halfway.
at least you found. I was going to say, at least you found out halfway and stuff. I have been to. It's happened to me a couple times over the last 9+ years, where I would start to drive to one, and the GPS would be telling me to be going someplace else, and I said, "No, I really think I need to be going this way." And by the time I got there, I found out that either the event was in a different town than they gave on their information, or they canceled it. And that's another thing. So I've been to events before, and it's happened numerous times where I get to the event and they canceled it. They decided to cancel it that morning. That's the thing. If you cancel it that morning, there's no way, and you don't go and put out on your website that it's been canceled. And I usually check it before I check it the night before, I check it as I'm leaving, and I'll get halfway to the event, and then I check it again, their website, usually the Facebook website or the .com website, to make sure that it wasn't. So, and remember, guys, if something happens, and we understand things happen, make sure that you cancel it and let people know, because if you don't, a lot of people's attitude is they're not going to show up the next time. They're not going to give you the benefit of the doubt for the next time and stuff.
Or if they schedule it for the week after, they will not be there.
Oh yeah, and the rescheduling thing. I totally understand about rain dates and stuff, because you want to try and get as many participants as you can and enough spectators as you can. But when it rains, you have to reschedule. The thing is with that is, like me, a lot of other guys already have a schedule, and once they're scheduled for this and you reschedule for another date, and that other date falls on the same time as another one that you've already promised that you'd be there for, you can't, it's hard for me to reschedule and get there. Hang on, let me read this. Yeah, Kevin says, I've had them get mad when you try to enter at the wrong place when they never gave an address, right? Just saves confusion. Yeah, it does. It's tremendous. I mean, it's usually those 3 things: the name of the event, the physical address, and the time. Those have to be, that has to be something that you make sure that you put on any advertisement for it. Yeah. He says he's saying that it needs to work on the rat rod for the build off. Yeah, that's, and personally, everybody knows I love all the cars. I love everything, old, new, tuners, foreign, domestic, survivors, all that. I love them all, but I got a soft spot in my heart for two real things, and that's gassers, the street freak kind, and the rat rods and stuff. That's just personally with me growing up and stuff. We never called the rat rods back then anyway. We called rat bikes. I mean, a lot of motorcycles with the guys I know, but the rat rods now, and I really enjoy them and stuff like that. I love to take pictures of all of them, and I'm really looking forward to something getting started. I'm going to have to actually pull myself in a little bit and just settle in my head that I'm only going to be able to get maybe one a day on the weekend. So one on Friday, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. Hopefully, we'll see. Dad's had some issues, and we're working through the medication type of thing, and we're trying to get that done up. So we'll see how that goes and everything. Because if he don't get no sleep, I don't get no sleep.
And you don't want a cranky gopher at the car show.
Well, I can't be there. I can't function on. I used to go about 3 days working like I used to work 90 hours a week and driving all those miles and stuff when I was doing the graphic design, graphic artists, and the photography and stuff. I'm old. I get 2 days or so without sleep, and then I'm getting ill and sick and troublesome and everything. And then mom keeps. You in there, Mom? Mom,
Yeah.
No message.
Mom went to cut taters and tried to Ginsu her thumb off, so we had to super glue her all back together. Because of course it was during the time when we couldn't get out.
That cabin fever.
Well, no, we couldn't get out because of the 2.5 foot of snow we had out there and that sheet of ice. And even if we'd called the emergency squad, they can't get here. They had to walk in. All the way down the road and stuff because there was nobody going nowheres out of here.
37 inches.
I know. How much was it?
37 inches.
37 inches in total. Yeah, since it started out here, we got 37 inches in total. That's
I thought, like, wait a minute.
not all at once.
I only got 13 where I was.
When our backyard out back out there, I backed the golf cart out. It went up over the headlights. That's where the big hole is. I'll show you out later. There's a big hole out there where it went. And that was it.
That's a big snowdrift.
That was 36 inches.
Wow.
It was pretty rough. But anyway, we got her thumb glued back together. Here's a tip: super gluing instead of putting stitches in. Super gluing wounds and stuff. Make sure that you don't get any type of Band-Aid or tissue or whatever on it. Because she went to clean it the day or 2 days later and stuff, and she went to pull the tissue or whatever, and it stuck to the super glue, and it yanked what had already started to hem up, what already started to heal, yanked it back open again, and then the whole blood show started again. So we had to redo that all, but we got her taken care of. We
Service
got to
announcement.
watch him every minute.
Our public service announcement.
Yeah, he says makes him want to get out there and do that. Yeah, the street rods, like we just used to call them hot rods because that's what you did. You took the old coupes and the A's and T's and whatever and just made them into hot rods. But now it's really an art form. It's always been something. That's what I really appreciate about it. Being a artist / whatever, I really like
Just
the
throw
whole
all parts
Well, I
together.
like the whole thing about. Well, not so much that is they have a theme that goes throughout them, and they'll start using components. I mean, to us, it wasn't unusual to
Like a
have
box for like a blower.
have a hot rod that had tractor parts on it, lawnmower parts on it. I mean, it just whatever we had, we put on there.
Had like a beer can for the hold the oil.
Yeah, the whole bit. I mean, we had that and stuff, and now they've got it down to an art form. And I know there's over 30 for the Rat Rod Build-Off coming up. I know there's over 30 official entries, and I think the farthest one is coming from Hawaii.
Wow.
So they got a bunch coming from out west, a bunch coming from down south. I am looking so forward to seeing, because I've seen bits and pieces of all the different ones. I'm looking so forward to seeing their finished products and stuff, and just being able to take, video and pictures of all the complicated mess. Because I know I'll get to this with the 30 some whatever. I may not be able to get them all because of the way I want to, because there's going to be so many intricate things done to some of these. Just fantastic.
They're like works of art.
Well, yeah, some of the clutch cables linkage and stuff like that is done with twisted barbed wire, so braided barbed wire. And I mean, it's just so many cool things and bits and pieces and parts off of everything. Oh, the hospital glue that they patched Max back together with when he had his chest biopsy and stuff. It works great. Well, super glue was developed and designed pre-Korean War for just that. Everybody, when I tell them I used to super glue things back on my body and stuff, and everything back then, they go, "Oh, you can't do that. It's poison." I go, "That's what it was originally done for." Same way with Lysol and Bactine and a whole bunch of other stuff that they were trying to find things. Usually those things come around during wartime and stuff when they're trying to keep people find disinfectants and everything, but a lot of that's been around forever. I mean, spray wounds with Lysol or Bactine, and I mean they got Bacatracin or whatever it used to be called way back when. They call it Bactine now, but a lot of that stuff is cool. And it's good. The problem is the good super glue they quit making. Now they make the super glue that's not as strong and it doesn't set up as fast because people were gluing themselves to things or bad things, or as a joke somebody would glue somebody else's mouth or eyelid shut and all that craziness and stuff, so they lessen the quality. They did that. They've done that with everything. They've done it with
They dumbed everything down.
yeah. So, and like on radiators, they got the thing that says don't drink the fluid. If you've got to be told to do that,
you can't fix stupid.
yeah. If you've got to be told not to do certain things, maybe that whole, what do they call that? The Darwin Awards. The whole Darwin Awards, maybe they thin the herd a little bit. I don't know. I'm not wishing bad on anybody, but man, some people do crazy stuff. We got 7. We got 3 thumbs up. We got 7 watching, 3 thumbs up. All right.
We're trying to be entertaining.
I'm actually going to try and let me try and get Digger again.
He's AWOL. We might have to send a helicopter out for him.
I want to try and get him again.
Maybe we do a conference call.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't think we'll get any feedback. Let me see if I can get a hold of him. There's Mom in the background.
I gotta get Dad's medicine.
Okay. Can you get it? You want me to get it?
No, I did.
Okay.
Well, I guess you're stuck with me.
Well, no, you were supposed to.
I know.
You were supposed to be here.
Yeah, we were.
I'm not more.
Please leave your message for 937371550.
I'm not as intelligent about cars and stuff as Digger.
Well, that's one of the things I wanted to do and stuff was do some. I don't know. You know an awful lot about Camaros.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
not the older cars and stuff.
Well, I mean, Digger's a little older than you. Well, not much.
Not much.
A little older than you, but he's had the opportunity to have. I mean, I forgot how many. What do you say? 19 Mustangs or whatever he's
Wow.
had in his life, and all
I
that.
just remember
Everything.
with the Falcon. That's all I remember.
Yeah, he's had the Falcon and all that stuff. He's had a lot of background stuff, but you know quite a bit about. You almost became the chapter president of the Camaro Club for what chapter was it here in Ohio?
I
someplace?
forgot what that was.
Yeah, so you almost had that. So you know,
Yeah, well.
but you'll probably have that one. You think that'll be your last one? That's a 2013, right? Yeah. So
I don't know. It could possibly,
yeah, depending on this job and everything, you could always keep this one and get another.
if they come back.
Well, get another. I think they will. I get another whatever and stuff and use it, but and then pick one of them to really be the show vehicle, and then the other one can just be your daily. But
Yeah.
you know, because once it's paid for, is it paid for?
Oh yeah, it was
Okay.
paid. It was paid for when I got it.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, Keith roll like that.
I had an opportunity.
Well, there you go. Yeah, if you can do it. You know, when I had some of like my S10 that I got way back when, and a couple of my vehicles and stuff, I've had one new car. Lots of classics, lots of hot rods, lots of daily drivers, lots of just, survivor types, whatever that I love, because I love odd things anyway. 4 doors and
Just
station
didn't want that
wagons,
big
whatever.
book.
Yeah.
I had that big book on my second one, and it just.
I was able to pay all mine off. That's back when, I actually did something for a living.
The book never got any smaller. It was always like this.
Oh, every time you made the payment?
Yeah,
and
it's just
stuff?
something. It never got smaller.
Yeah. But you got that one paid off. I mean, you can do a lot. I'd like for you to do a mild wide body thing to it. Maybe, 2 inches all the way around. The bolt-ons.
Mm-hmm.
So clearance those fenders, put a little bit wider tire all in it, stuff like that. It would change the stance just a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we figured what it was, $400 or $500 for the 2 rear fenders, another
Something
whatever
like
for
that.
the front.
Yeah.
And of course, you have to go wider rims.
Mm-hmm.
But you could go staggered rims. You could, do a 2-inch in the front and a 4-inch wide body in the back. And of course, they stagger the tires, wider tires, and that would totally change it up. You could go and start doing all new things, because there's a few guys that take their vehicles. I got to pause to read because I can't see very good.
I got a couple surprises for this year.
Look,
I purchased at Christmas time.
Look, the inductors. That's Steve Coltice.
Oh, okay.
Key.
Is that a Scuba Steve?
Yep, Scuba Steve.
Mr. Scuba Steve, what's up?
But you could take and minor things and do some minor alterations to it, and it would change a whole different category. And
Steve
stuff.
made me some wide bodies.
Well, I mean, I can't do it now because the Parkinson's in my brain from the damage and everything on my left side is bad. So this side's not too bad, but on this side, I actually had to make new camera holders and stuff that I actually
I remember you said that.
Yeah, I'll show you those. I'll show you those later and stuff. I had to make those because I'm shaking so bad on the left side because of the brain damage and the Parkinson stuff that I can't hold the cameras anymore, and they're so weak. So what I've done is I've made a thing that I can actually brace it on the scooter.
Like a
while-
holster.
Yeah, it's like a handle with a holster.
It's like when the guys put the flags.
Yeah, like the parade thing.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what it's like. That way I don't have to actually
That's a good
hold it
idea.
up. Yeah, well, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, that's...
Well, I mean, even just, it's a good idea all
yeah.
around.
So, I mean, I got it made. I'll show you that later and everything. So, that way to lessen the shaking and stuff, I try to figure out about saving up enough to get the camera that I need, but batteries are going to come up, and batteries are 700 plus, you know.
Everything.
So
Outrageous.
yeah, and then with the tariff thing and all that, it's not a complaint and not a political statement, it's actual fact. With all that stuff, I'm just not able. I've got to watch where all of the money goes to it and everything. So. Oh, he says that Tammy, as his wife, Trans Am has the staggered Z06 rims on it, 18s on the back, 17s on the front. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she has the purple one. He has the red one, and she has the purple one. The TA and stuff. It looks pretty cool and everything.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I didn't know if hers had a wide body thing on it.
Well, no, I don't think it's wide body, but I think they got the
Staggered.
taller staggered
I
wheels. And
never noticed, so I'll have to look at that next time.
Yeah, they'll have it out. Hopefully she's doing well and they can bring it all out and have that. What do we got? We still got 7 watching. That's good.
Hopefully we
I'm
can
happy
all
with
get out.
7 watching, 3 thumbs up. Woohoo!
We need to put a hit on that groundhog. Make it 6
No,
more weeks.
not cousin Rufus.
I'm just saying.
Get people be out gunning for my cousins and stuff. I don't know about all that.
Not yours in particular, just the one that picked 6 more
Well,
weeks.
anything that's a rodent that's kind of related to me and stuff.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Let's see if I can do this without spilling it.
That's the big goal.
Well, like I said, it takes 2 hands to hold it steady enough to hit my mouth. If not, then I'm poking in my eye. You ought to see me try and eat sometimes with a fork when I have a real bad episode. It's like stab.
That's when you put like a cork on the end of it.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. What movie was that from?
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
No, it was. Yeah, they put a cork on that. So it got
Steve Martin. That
Yeah.
was hilarious.
Jesse, hey mom. Jesse B said hey.
Hey,
Hey, she said hey, Jesse, you probably heard her. Oh, all right. How do you like that? Has it been doing good for you? Because mine's in the container here. I put mine back in my for the water and stuff. This is the hydrogen, not helium water. He said helium water. It's a hydrogen water. So you put water in here, and you can put hydrogen molecules in it and stuff, and drink it. It's good for your body. So I clean mine out and put it back in there. But you can I can put all the other. Yeah, now that I got it out of there, I can't get it back in there. Anyway, there we go. Everything has a spot, and everything's got to go. What I have up there. There we go. But yeah, is that doing good for you there, Steve? John Bailey said, "Hey, Mom."
Hey.
Cruiser Nation. That's our family, our cousins from
Those are the
Kentucky.
ones that came all the way to Miller's that
Yep.
one year.
Yep.
How you guys doing?
Yep. Hey, they're right there.
I remember them.
Steve said the helium water helps when he's singing.
We don't want Steve singing.
I don't know. I'd like to hear him singing with a lung full of helium. That'd be pretty funny. He could do the whole Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go.
Right, now you sound like Digger.
Yeah. Yeah, he can do that real well. I can't
Yes,
do
he
that.
can.
So Jesse said that they plan on being down to Miller's, Mom, this year. I don't know if we'll make it or you'll make it or not, but we'll see. Oh, she's right here. She's not saying it. She's texting it.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Look,
harder.
see, you're up there. See,
Just hope for good weather.
see you right there. And you'll be over here in the camera in a minute. It's on a delay.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's on a delay and stuff like
It's
that.
old.
Yes, it is. You know, this camera, this whole setup here is really old. See, look, Mom, there you are.
Oh,
Hey,
I
there
see.
you go. See, wave, Mom. Wave. There you go.
Giving Daddy's pills.
All right.
I'm getting hungry.
So you have noticed a difference in it, Steve? Steve said hi, Mom. Scuba Steve said hi.
Hi. I can't give you a thumbs up. It hurts.
Yeah, she can't do the thumbs up. That's the one she cut a big V gash in it and stuff. She couldn't just slice it. She had to cut some, artistic carving thing going on there.
Not straight.
Steve said hi, Dad. Yeah, he's in there getting his medic. Are you eating?
No, I gave him his medicine.
Okay, so he
44
took his
on Tuesday. Get the car wash.
Yeah, but then it's going to go right back down to
40,
freeze.
38, 38. That's still not bad.
Yeah, it's going to go right back down to freezing again. Oh, unfortunately. and
I think they
stuff.
said right around when the
Woohoo! 10 watching, 5 thumbs up.
I
The
think-
rest of you guys, let's hit them thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate
I
it.
think right around the Xenia, so it's supposed to get cold again.
Yeah, and you can make a comment on the side chat, or you can actually make a comment on the bottom of the video and stuff. Either way, that helps me out, make it stronger, so that YouTube don't get a hair up their wahoo or hoo-wah or
Well, we must be saying
Wah,
some
wah.
entertaining stuff. We're keeping people going.
I don't know. We just BS it.
we're just winging it.
I'm actually missing Digger pretty bad. Now I'm starting to get concerned.
I'm trying to keep the live stream on a main road. I don't want to get on the side.
On the side street.
I've done that before.
It won't be. I
I have
know.
a habit of doing that.
It won't be shoveled anyway. Oh, he said Tuesday or Wednesday. There's a chance of 60 degrees. I think that's only in
Is
pitch.
that
pitching.
Florida? Is that Florida?
No, I think that's in pitching only. Pitching has that.
No, it'll be 60 degrees in his garage.
Oh, it'll be hotter than that in the garage.
Okay.
I hope. He'd be freezing out there. He's been getting a lot of work done. Have you been seeing any of his stuff that he posts on Facebook?
No,
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I can't keep up with all these people.
I can't either. and stuff. I've got my stuff set to where it bings when they do whatever, and I try in between everything else I'm doing. So anyway, I'm trying to work on the camera gear, get that set up. And I'm trying to make that mount that I'm making, what I'm calling the steady pole, trying to get it made, and it's got different adapters to it, so it fits each one of my other cameras. So I don't make it and it only fits one camera, but I can make it and it fits multiple cameras and stuff. So we'll try and do that. So I'm trying to do with all that. I was trying to work around and getting one of those the drone types, the ones that you don't need license for, and everything. The drone types that actually follows you around, because I thought that would be easier once I send it up and I just scoot around on my scooter taking
Like
pictures.
a little dog follow you around.
Right, and it could follow me around and taking pictures, broader pictures and everything. But the problem with that is with the tariff, and then DJI, you can't get anymore. They canceled to where you can't really get, and
Or
then,
it'll take forever to get it.
right, and the price is so much, so that just shot that all down. And I'm gonna work on just making whatever I need.
Mhm.
Mostly, I need to get more batteries and stuff like that. I've still got the original GoPros I got are 10 years old, so that's, and I still use it. The sound's crappy on them now because I've used them out in the water and rain so much. They're just horrible. I don't know how to pronounce that. He says, what's that last name there, Keith?
I can't see that.
Oh, you can't see it? Bop. Keith reminds me of Danny. Oh, yeah.
Who?
Oh, well, yeah, that's fine. That wasn't my point. I was just kind of explaining to Keith and stuff what I had been doing and stuff. The things that I can do is mostly about the shaky hands, but batteries and stuff, I got to keep up with batteries because they don't last. Most batteries' life, people say, oh, I've been using that for years, but they don't shoot what I shoot in a weekend. They don't charge and recharge that I do in a weekend. I do more stuff in a year than people will do in a lifetime on some of their cameras. And like I said, I wring every dime I can and every ounce of hour usage as I can. Like I said, the GoPros are 10 years old, but they still work for a lot of things. So whenever it's raining, I always get those and take them out there. Even though the sound's not real whatever good and stuff like that, at least I got them to where they're still working and stuff. And then like the phones and everything that people donate, like if someone gets a new phone, and their phone that they had is less than 5 years old, they'll donate. Or if they get one that's broke or something like that, or doesn't work as a phone real good anymore, but the camera still works, people donate those, and I really appreciate that. I work on them. I've repaired, this one came from Bullet, Jimmy, that has the green bullet. This one came from that, and it's really good. The problem is I can't get, this one will record, but you can't get stuff off from it. It's like yours. You can record on yours, and it does a good job with pictures and the video, but you can't get it back off.
Yeah.
You have to email it to you. And the problem with that is, one, if it's too large of a file, it won't work. And two, no matter how big the file is, once you email it off your phone to someone, then it degrades greatly. So the DPI, the pixels and everything, it degrades so badly.
Yeah,
you can't use it really good and stuff. But this one's a really good and durable phone and everything. But I can't get anything off from it.
Getting to that power tour is nowhere near us this year.
I know they're going out west, right? So
Well,
yeah,
I think Chicago's the closest. I think.
yeah. But there still might be some folks, whatever. And I do appreciate everybody that sent me stuff. Watermelon Man, Melissa,
Yeah, where are they
Max.
tonight?
I don't know. I didn't contact them and stuff.
Oh.
They got last time. You got this time.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You're special. Special. What was I saying? Oh, and the guys that submit stuff to me, there are so many people that submitted stuff that helped me get through the winter. I would have had, I tried to plan it out so I would go to these shows and then I wouldn't have any lapse in between putting video up. But the thing was, the shows either got canceled or I wasn't able to get to them.
There were many curveballs.
Yeah, there was a lot of curveballs at the beginning of this season that I didn't get to. I'm really missing the motorcycle show. I didn't get down to the Rheingeist Brewery and stuff, down to the motorcycle show down there in Cincy because of the weather and different stuff. and I'm really missing it because I really liked that because the bikes are up on pedestals and they're so much easier. Motorcycles, I love taking pictures of motorcycles, but with them being so low to the ground and parked so close together when they usually are grouping them up, it's very difficult to get good photographs. But that's why I always like doing it there inside at the brewery because they had them up on
That's a nice.
they
place.
had them up on stage and everything like that. But we didn't get to go this year.
I enjoyed the beer. I tried there. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, he was an actor. Yep, he does look like him a little bit.
What? Who? Who do I look like?
Danny Aiello.
I've heard Chevy Chase and Pete Townsend and
Yeah, a little bit Pete Townsend. Yeah, you got that,
That's
but you
my
got
si-
that whole
that's
Greek.
what my sister thought.
You got that whole Greek thing going on.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Well, Roman, Greek, that.
Chisel?
Not lesbian. What is it? Oh, Lithuanian. Lithuanian. No,
What?
whatever.
Danny Aiello?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, that's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah. Somewhat, yeah.
Hmm. I guess. Thank you. Is that a compliment? I don't know.
Oh, Steve said he's working on the trophies and pedal car stuff for Powerama.
Okay.
Yeah, his phone doesn't have an SD card in it. Your phone doesn't have an SD card. His phone doesn't have an SD card on it, and it's just not. And I've tried numerous ways.
It's a
like
very
I said,
big phone.
yeah,
It's like an anchor.
it's a generic.
It's huge.
It's generic.
It does everything that I need. That's all I got.
Well, and true, that's true. But we've tried every way to get it off. The only way to get them off is to mail them and email them, and then you do that, they degenerate. But anyway, everybody that gave me all that stuff gave me enough. There's been a little lapse because I couldn't get to some of the shows, so I mean it worked out that way. We lost one. We're down to 9, but we got 7 thumbs up now. Woohoo!
Okay. I'll try to keep up the conversation.
Yeah, my gear here is still the old gear. I haven't got a chance to do the Windows 11 machine yet to set up. I'm still missing a cable to adapt it over to my systems that I have here. So I'll get that done. So right now I'm working on running last time I was running my phone through a Linux computer to be able to get it up on the internet. This time I'm running my phone through an old Windows 8.1 computer, which isn't acceptable on the internet anymore as far as the browser and everything, but it's functioning, it's working, so it hasn't kicked off yet so far. Keep the fingers crossed. And so, it was one of his favorite actors. He says it was a compliment.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I remember him. Wasn't he in that movie with Spike Lee
Danny Aiello?
about the when it was hot and
check him on your phone.
I don't know how to spell that.
Yeah, it depends on the weather. I think it'll be warmer, but it may be a little muddy for Power Remedy. So you guys be careful, but I think that'll be good. Yeah, a little damp, a little rain, whatever. Once all the cars are in and cleaned up and everything, that'll be 3 days of dryness. So that'll be really good. Once you get them in, that's awesome, good time there. He said he was in the movie called Do the Right Thing.
That's it. Yep, that's the one. But the
You can pull his picture up?
wait a minute. I had it for a second.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah, I guess.
but you do have those.
I need the glasses though.
You do have the olive skin type of, because in the summer you brown up really good.
Yeah, I get kind of brown.
So yeah, Lithuanian, Mediterranean, stuff like that. I said lesbian, but whatever. You'll be all right. Maybe you'll get more stalkers. Keith has had some stalkers in the past. I haven't heard from the what was her name?
I don't know. It was a weird name.
It wasn't Shikana, Shiwakwa or Shakila. What was it?
I have no clue. I can't
Was
remember.
it Anetta or Lynetta or something like that?
Something
Yeah,
like that.
Anetta or
Something like
whatever. Yeah, so he had a couple of stalkers there for a while and everything, and he never would contact them. You never know.
There was that's where I was.
Yeah, they always would ask where he was if you didn't get to see Keith and stuff. Yeah, the weather is kind of.
I have a word
Lower
for it, but
vac-
I can't say it on the live stream.
Yeah, high vacuum content with this weather right now. Jesse says it sucks.
I have a more stronger word, but I can't say it.
John said if you say her name again 3 times, she'll show back up. No, that's kind of like the Candyman thing. That would scare the bejesus out of me.
Well, that's like Beetlejuice too, isn't it?
What's happened?
That's my foot.
Oh,
That's like Beetlejuice, right?
I guess you've said it twice now. Don't say it again.
All right.
Wait a minute. If you say it again, Digger might pop up.
I don't know. I think he's in a snowbank somewhere.
I hope not. Don't. Oh, and see, I didn't want to worry like that, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, let's see. We're getting a bunch of stuff for Rat Fest, and Steve sent a picture.
He could have.
Oh yeah, there you go.
He could have had a lift or something.
Yeah, they could have had a job. Yeah, Steve sent pictures of some of the trophies and plaques and stuff for the Powerama. That's for the
those are nice.
Pedalrama for the pedal car
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Those
that is
are,
kind of
those
nice.
are very nice.
I don't know. Can we get that? Yeah, that's good. No, you can just see trails, so you can always follow him. There'll be 3 marks in the snow. Anyway, it's deep out here. I know people don't, but I'll show you out back off the deck. It's 37 inches back there. It is deep. It's
not
deep.
very deep by my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, we
You
get.
must have. Well, you had more wind out here, probably.
Well, that's the thing. It got breezy when it was dry and just hammered up. So I thought, well, we only got 8-9 inches out there and stuff, and I backed that golf cart out and it went brrrt, and that was right where it was.
It's like a submarine.
I had to dig it out. I told Dad we needed 10 more horsepower and what did they say? 10 more horsepower and 300-pound more weight to get traction and stuff, and it would have went places and stuff.
I'll probably have to back up to get out of this.
Yeah,
road.
the Huber Heights Lowe's has a good one, but it rains every year. Every year at the car show at Lowe's. Yeah, they're in Huber Heights, just where Digger used to live and stuff, right down the road.
I always want to go. It always rains. Like you
right next to the hospital where I take Mom all the time, the urgent care or emergency room. The emergency room. They have a good show there, and it rains every year there. Yeah, I saw that, Steve, that a bunch of the guys that are working on their rat rods or have already finished rat rods that they have now and stuff may be out to Powerama. So there may be an entire section there with rat rods just in it at Powerama. So that would be really cool. I'd love to be able to see if they can bring them out and set them up that they're in production for under construction type thing. And then some of their other ones that won't be in the show, because there'll be 2 events going on, the build off itself and a regular car show, but
it's for older cars.
It's for 80 and older.
Yep.
Not 80 and newer.
So I'm not allowed.
Understand.
I'm not allowed.
Well, yeah.
I'll be there in spirit.
There you go. You could build you a pedal car. You get with Steve. Steve will help you out. Of course, a pedal car with you would be a full-size limousine for.
Yeah, it wouldn't be much of a pedal car.
For Digger,
Be like shack car or something.
Yeah, we gotta put pillows up for him to see over the steering wheel. Most stuff now. We get a bunch of things going on here.
Got a busy phone there.
Oh, Johnny was live.
Who's that?
Johnny Wehrman.
Oh, Mr. Mustang.
Yeah. Yeah. See, he's doing a live stream now. I like it because they'll send me a bunch of. He's saying where he's at, but I don't know. I can't turn it up because of the copyright.
What's called lights? Looks like Vegas.
It's one of the thanks. Who else was going on? Somebody else was going on. But I get stuff a lot of times that
Look
guys
like Christmas lights.
will send me live stream. Like Woody's good for that. Woody will get some yeehaw music or some hoedown music or some good country stuff, and I pull it up, and Dad likes to listen to it. Don't you, Dad? Okay.
It looked like Christmas. Look like
he may be
Christmas
asleep
lights.
already and stuff.
Or it could be like Cincinnati or something. It could have been Cincinnati.
Yep. So they're putting up information for the rat rod stuff that's going to be at Powerama. So you guys contact Jeff Lane out there at Powerama and stuff, and bring your rat rod finished, unfinished, done, already, whatever, in working condition. And always get a lot of stuff from Colbackers. He always sends me a lot of the stuff from back in the day when they used to at drag race at Killcare and some of the other major event places.
I saw on the news they're thinking about tearing down that Frisch's on Needmore Road to build a Wawa.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about the gas stations. Do we really need that many gas stations? It used to be back in the day, 60s and 70s, there was gas stations, 1 or 2 gas stations, but pizza places. There'd be on the crossroads, there'd be a pizza place on every corner.
Gas stations are way out of control now.
But the gas stations have taken over, and they're not just a gas station, they're those mega stores that they're putting in. So Wawa,
Oh, I can't wait for Buc-ee's.
Sheetz.
That's gonna be great.
well, I don't know.
It's gonna be hard to get to work. That's for sure. I'm right across the street from there. How am I supposed to get to work?
Yeah.
We have to take the scenic route every day for a while.
Well, it's right down here. It's right.
It's right across from where I have to turn to go to work.
Yeah. So
That's gonna be an adventure. That first day.
I'm just saying. Yeah. I mean, we just don't need that many guys. And that's what killed me is they started putting them in and starting doing all the stuff while that was the mandate of all the electric cars by 2036 that you absolutely, or was it 2030? 2032 or 2036 that you had to have an electric car. It's mandated. There was no going to be any more gas cars. But yet they were still continuing to build all these gas stations. Now that it's been straightened out and it's not going to be forced to have. If you want to have
now.
Right, well, if you want to have, you can. They're still pumping out all these gas station mega stores.
But that Frisch's is a landmark.
We just don't need that many gas stations.
That was a national cruise place. For all those
Oh yeah,
years.
they're tearing up all the food places and putting in these mega stores, and which is good. They have food there, and people come in and whatever and so forth, and maybe it'll be the next Frisch's. You never know. But I don't know. It's just me. I'm just weird. We don't need that many gas stations. When you have within 500 feet, like over in Huber on 201,
There's 30 gas stations in Huber
on 202. Yeah, down 202. There's 30 some gas stations. 30 gas stations. Whatever. What do I know?
People need to eat, I guess. That's our soapbox for the night.
Yeah, Ken, he says, Steve said that your pedal car would be the size of a Volkswagen Bug.
Probably.
I got a couple shells over there they're gutted out. Nope, there's not even a floor pan in them anymore. They're rotted out. We could just have him put suspender straps on and stick his head through the sunroof, and he could just walk around with the...
Just get a 2x4. That'd be long enough.
Yeah, you could just carry it around on your shoulders and stuff. Yeah, a lot of them, they're mandated to pull the tanks but it took them for years on some of the ones here close by home. It took them for years to pull the tanks out. But that's when they used to put steel tanks in the ground. Now they use those
like
urethane bladder tanks and stuff. So they basically just collapse and take them out. But yeah.
April 6th, opening day of Buc-ee's.
Yeah,
they're having a sneak preview.
Yeah,
April 3rd.
We got a couple of YouTubers in the area that's been doing aerials of it and updates and all that. So I watch that and everything. I think, being it's so close to home, it'll take me less than 2 minutes to get there. It's right there.
We need to.
I'm thinking about going down and doing a live stream from Buc-ee's and calling it Tuesday night chaos or something.
We need to schedule a night where everybody shows up and just fills every gas pump with cars. That would be fun.
That's all your comment is BR549. You
Just
can
saying.
contact Keith. You
Just
can
saying.
because
I think that'd be epic.
they would lose their mind. That's one of the things I think's going to, a bad thing that's going to happen is those takeovers and stuff, because that's prime area for all of those takeovers.
I'm not
I'm
calling
just-
mine a takeover. I'm just
I
saying,
know you-
just show up. I
You
will
can
not
call it whatever
I will
you
not,
want.
I will not say that word.
But
I'm just
you
saying,
can call it whatever you
I
want,
know.
but when you take over, that's what it is.
that wasn't what I was suggesting, but you know.
Yeah, I detest those types of things, but it
Oh,
is
that-
what it is.
Yeah.
Well, when you interfere with normal flow of
Oh, what happened over there in
Citizen- yeah.
Sevierville?
oh my gosh,
that
all
was,
that stuff, yeah, it's crazy.
I mean,
But
you,
anyway,
I mean, you can have fun, but
Yep.
within
Oh, we're back
reason.
up to 10.
Okay.
7 thumbs up.
I mean, you can have fun within reason. I mean,
Oh yeah, I mean, I think younger people or generations, newer generations and stuff are so overstimulated with their phones, the internet, social media, the whole thing, whatever, that when they go off the rails like we would have way back when, go off the rails, it's just horrendous. Back when we did it, if we just did a burnout down through town or went to the outside of town and raced a couple cars and stuff like that, that's as worse as it got, because we didn't have the stimulation. You know what I mean? At that level, they have such a high level of stimulation now that they have to oversee what's going on in
all
their
we did
daily
was
life.
cruise around Pickle until they put the blue lights out and all that kind of stuff.
Well, in Marysville, we'd go from the Dairy Queen. So the Dairy Bar, we'd go from the Dairy Queen and cruise through town and stuff and hang out the window and
I
wave
know
and
exactly
yell at
what you're
people and
talking
stuff,
about.
all the way through Marysville and to the Pizza Hut, and then all the way back to the thing. We do that 2 or 3 times. By then it was 10 o'clock
Well,
and everybody else was
We
gone.
would go to
That's the biggest thing we did there.
we would go to Pickwood and then we go end up in Greenville and then
Yeah.
we come back.
Yeah.
Then-
Or here we'd go down to Frisch's in Springfield. So we'd go to Frisch's in Springfield, cruise up and down a little bit like that, do a couple burnouts or race out of town, and that was the end of that.
We would usually end up at McDonald's in Tip City about 2 o'clock in the morning in the
Yeah.
parking lot. And they were cool about it. We never caused any problems. We just talked there.
Like Jessie said, she's too young. Oh, Steve said you could do a Bucky bathroom takeover.
They are clean bathrooms. They are the cleanest bathrooms you've ever
I'm
seen.
not sure that's exactly what he's alluding to, but
But they are clean. I went to the one in Kentucky. Trust me, they are the cleanest bathrooms you've ever seen. I'm just saying.
okay, you just go ahead and say that then. Yes, Jesse, we know, sweetheart.
And
You are very young compared to all of us old
And the
farts.
food there is amazing.
Well, they have different stuff, but I don't think the price is.
No, the prices are very steep.
It's really high.
I won't go there every day, but I will.
And all of the little things that are being pushed out or closed down, they
because of
can't
that.
compete with the big mega stores and stuff.
That's the only problem.
Yeah, so I mean, the little corner Dairy Queen or the little like Wada Dog, I guess, I'm not 100% sure, but I thought I saw a thing for Wada Dog going up for sale again. So the only thing with Wada Dog is the lot itself
It's
is
very
so
small.
small. If you got 7 cars in at the food pull in, there's no more room really anyplace else to do anything
It's
else
very
for
restricted.
spectators and stuff. Now there's some land next to that, and that could be possibly bought and turned into something really, really phenomenal. But the price is so high. But you couldn't connect it to Wada Dog. But
No.
maybe you could leave the original Wada Dog where it is and build right next to it across the river where there land's available. Build an extension thing just for the car thing. But those are all of my dreams that if I ever had the way to do it, that's what I would do and stuff. But who knows? Oh, 8 thumbs up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be a good job for you.
What's that?
If we found somebody that could actually do whatever, you could be like, work the gate, have people come in at like car events and stuff, work the gate and say spectators over here, show cars.
Who suggested that?
Me? I always
Oh.
suggest that. Well, I've watched you park cars before.
No, you don't want me. You don't want me parking.
I don't
cars.
want you parking cars, but working the gate and telling them where to go, people to go over here.
I tried that at our show one year, and trust me.
Because a lot of events, and this is one of the things I tell them all the time, a lot of events will put up signs saying car show with an arrow over there and spectators over there. The problem is people see the car show and go, oh, I want to see the car show. And then they go over there and then it gets all confused. No, it's not a car show. You put the arrow with show cars only, meaning that if you're going to show your car, this is where you go. If you're going to be a spectator or a looky-loo, you park over here.
Yep.
And they get that every time. People just don't. And sometimes every year it's the same thing, but the same people do the same thing every year. Try and go in where they say, well, you can come over here and you can park, but it's going to cost you $10 to be in the show. I'm not paying $10. Okay, then why did you get in this line? Because I want to see the car show. But this is for the people that are going to show their cars.
They don't realize the money helps them get the
Oh my
show
God,
to be
what?
better
Well,
each year.
Depending on what the events are for, you have charity events, you have group events, you have car club events, you have all of them. And that's another thing that Kevin, I would suggest if you send a flyer, make a flyer and stuff like that. If the money goes towards a charity or a group or a community event or whatever, make sure you put that on the flyer. People really want to know because they'll really come in and do that. People that would not pay $20 to go to an event unless it was for a charity, I understand that. And like I said, some of the bikers and car community and stuff are some of the biggest giving people you will ever see as far as as for charities, for kids events, for people, cancer events, Alzheimer's, whatever, health events, things like that. They are some of the biggest giving people that will really help you out as long as they know that everything's going to be above board and go that way. So on flyers, that would be another suggestion that people should put what charity it goes to, and then please make sure that it goes to that. If you say it is, make sure that it does. Just say it.
Yeah, some of them.
Because there are guys that'll come and pay their $10, $15, $20 to the event and then make a tremendous big donation while they're there. I can't mention names, but because they don't want to be known like that, but I've seen people hundreds to thousands of dollars right out of their pocket to go for events, to do things. Opie's one of the big thing. Opie will open up his thing for whatever down at Horsepower Farm.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to that tomorrow, but it's gonna be way too cold.
Yes, it might be a little rough, but he'll open up his event to whatever. You come in and there might be 3 or 4 different charities there, and you give what you can, the way you can, to who you can, and stuff like that. There's no designation that you've got to do this. It's you give what you can. But there may be, the Wounded Warriors, the Blue Skies, for the canines, for all that stuff, those events. And that's the way a lot of events do, and people enjoy it. And another thing is, if you know that there's going to be another event on the same day as your event, and it's within a 20-minute to 20-mile proximity, don't try and hold it at the exact same time they hold it. Get together. The promoters get together and say, we're going to have this one from 9 to 2, and you can have yours from 3 to 7, 8, whatever. If you do that within a proximity, you would be amazed how many times people will go and pay their $20 to go to this one. And when they leave that one, go and pay another $20 to go to this one. They're out for the day to enjoy the camaraderie, the family atmosphere.
That's what I always do.
The community stuff for the cars and all that stuff. If you do that, you will be able to take care of your event, and people will do that. But if you try and no, we're going to put ours up, this is the time we want to do it, and no, we're going to do it at the exact same time, and try and outdraw each other,
Ain't gonna
you're
happen.
only hurting each other.
That's why our church has ours end at a certain time, so people can go to the other one.
We at the dealership, right?
Yep.
The what is that?
Brookville.
Yeah. What's the dealership? That's Cruise into Summer.
Yeah, it used to be booze, but now it's
It's at the dealership. I can't remember the name.
I can't
of it.
remember it now.
Ah!
It's always booze.
I know.
It's always booze to me.
Yeah, but it's the Cruise into Summer and stuff. So they plan that. Like I said,
Riker. No, is it Riker? Is it Riker?
I think it might be White
Yeah.
Allen, Riker, something one of
I think
those.
I think it's Riker.
Yeah. So I mean, if they do that, I mean, you'd be amazed. People would do that. You could do 3 a day.
I've done 3 or 4.
You can go and then start an early one and go up to noon, 1 o'clock, then start the next one and go to 5, 6 o'clock, and then have a nighttime event. If you have a dealership that has the lights and stuff, people will do that.
That's
So
how I plan my day.
you benefit and help yourself. You help yourself, you help your cause, and people will do that and enjoy it and stuff like that because they are out to enjoy their cars for our summers. Remember, we don't get all year round like some places do. Of course, there are some places that are big hot rodding places and stuff that only get 2 months, 3 months out of the year before it's just weather bad. We're lucky enough to get 6, 7, 8 months out of the year and do these events. So it could be taken advantage of and do that. If the promoters just would quit trying to beat each other out, quit being so competitive, and set it up to where the community enjoys themselves, and each one, they gain something out of each one. You get to show your car, you get to talk to the people. Sometimes I've seen them actually go, okay, did all the presentations here. They'll line up and drive to the next one. I mean, we've seen that.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, we've seen that so many times
That's
where
why-
they'll
that's
drive
why-
to the next one.
That's how I plan my days. I don't want to go home. I'll go to another one.
Hi, Jesse. Jesse's sweetheart. How's he doing, Jesse? Is he all right? Steve said, if you're holding it at the same time of my event, I'm stealing your sign. He's not. He probably made it. Oh, well, that's cool because he could stand to gain a little weight, stay healthy, get a little weight on him. All we got to do is put him on that stretching machine, make him just a little taller. Make sure he goes this way instead of this way. He goes this way. Yeah, I really miss not being able to get down to KY, but it's just not feasible to do that. If I had something to sleep in overnight and I could bring mom and dad and take care of them overnight, that would be something. But we'll see. We'll see this year coming up. Is he already taller than you, Jesse? 8 thumbs up, 9 people watching.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, there are so many ways that if people would just understand that folks are out to enjoy themselves. Tom, Chipman. So Tom will take a car and he could go home and change cars and come out with another one and change cars and come out with another. But I mean, I've seen him go from one to the other.
Yeah, I thought he'd be
A
out here.
lot of individuals do that. I try and get Mike Moore with the Bug to go to different ones and bring out different cars and stuff. I'm trying to get him to bring some of his bikes out, but so far I haven't been able to get him to do that. Hopefully I will sometime.
Is he gonna have some cars in Xenia show?
Mike?
No, Tom.
I don't know. I don't see him out there right now. I don't know. I would hope. He's got the Camaros, so he's got both the Camaros, the Corvette, the bread truck. He got
the Challenger.
the Challenger. He's got the big Black Widow special edition Black Widow truck, the big Ford, huge 4x4.
He didn't say he was gonna.
I think
buy
he
a
might
car
have.
or what.
He's got, I believe, a 57 that's in the works,
Yeah.
and some other things into it. So I mean, he's got that he could bring out, which would be good. I'd love to see him do the bread truck. I'd love to see it just out and
I
about.
think he said he bought a building somewhere.
Yeah, he's up here.
Yeah.
The old
The bowling alley.
yeah. Steve goes, doesn't KY make jelly? Yeah, but it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, Steve.
Only Steve would
I know.
bring that up. Only Steve.
I know. You got to love him. Oh, 8-8. We're losing viewers, but we're gaining thumbs up. Hey, it's the quality, I guess. Not the quality.
Well, it's getting to be dinner time, so.
Yeah, I got Daddy's first round of medication, but he's got another round of medication that he has to take here in a little while. But yeah.
What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm just ready for this stuff to start again.
Oh, I am too. I mean, like I said,
I miss seeing everybody.
it just hasn't been working out between, like I said, the weather and health wise and
Mother
stuff.
Nature
It
just doesn't want us to have fun this year.
Well, I've got to
It's
make
that
sure.
pesky groundhog. I think it's that pesky groundhog's fault.
See, there you go, blaming. You're blaming. I didn't hear nothing from Uncle Fester, Watermelon Man, and Melissa. Let me see.
They're gonna have cars in, right?
Melissa's car will be there representing Miami Valley Novas and stuff.
Okay.
And her car was originally from
I saw Rob's post for the newsletter.
Hawaii. We're doing a live stream and talking about you. You should be watching.
Yeah, I saw his newsletter.
Yeah, I posted it out and around at all the different spots and everything when he sends it to me. We try and get that done.
He's got a car in there, right?
I don't know if he's going to bring the Caballero or not because they only made so many
I'm
of
talking
those.
about Rob.
I think Rob is letting Melissa represent the club because she's part of the club.
Okay.
Melissa's husband, before he passed away, was actually part of the Miami Valley Novas club.
I didn't know that car was from Hawaii.
Yeah, that's why.
See, I learned something.
Yeah. It was a long drive
I don't think you could drive.
with the windows rolled up. I'm trying to read and look at all the stuff at the same time. I've got it on 2 different screens, which is working pretty good. I'm happy that the sound's good because I'm able to use the microphones and stuff. Keith has his own microphone, but I didn't want him to hold it because I didn't want people to make comments.
Can I come through
Hello.
there? John, can I come through there?
Sure,
Thank you.
as long as you got your clothes on. Oh wait, there goes Mom flashing. Now there you go.
Laundry.
Oh yeah, this is my scalp lock and stuff, or they used to call it the
Could that be our digger?
I don't know. Let's see here. He said, Digger said, sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. I fell asleep and just woke up.
Didn't I tell you that?
I know.
I said you probably fell asleep.
I tried to call you. I left plenty of text message and tried to call you several times, but no answer.
I even said
No
you fell
problem.
asleep.
It's all good. We'll do it again sometime soon. I'm trapped here with the crazy man.
The
So,
national nightmare has returned.
all right, buddy. Be safe.
I said that.
Yeah.
This kind of weather, you just nod
Well,
off.
I left messages and I called many times.
This weather, I get home from work and
Yeah.
I
I
nod
know.
off in the chair.
Well, he
It's
works
just-
so hard. I mean, he works so hard and stuff doing. And I mean, you guys. I mean, I'm saying.
No,
that-
it's not that. It's just this weather just makes you tired.
Yeah.
It's just I'm always tired.
Oh, are you crocheting possums? She's making possums again, Mom.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. I showed Mom every time you post.
I mean, real possum.
No, she little animals and stuff.
Oh, I thought. It was
I'll show you her website later. Jessie B Creations. She does all kinds of.
She was doing a real
I
possum.
like crabs.
You need her to make. You need to have her make you a little hat with like a possum on it or something like that. That's what you need.
Why?
Because so we'd have something to laugh at.
Oh, okay. Don't you guys laugh enough at me in the summertime?
Only to your face.
Okay.
Well, most of the time. Not always. sometimes you'll be way off a ways doing something.
Well, I've been told to park over here every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
When I show up, they say we have a spot
Well,
for you way back there.
I know. Even though there's spots right next to them, they got a special spot for you.
Especially when I bring Russell.
Oh, you definitely. Yeah.
I heard now I have to have a signed piece of paper before he shows up.
You might have to have a release form from some type of legal attorney or something.
Bodily harm.
Yeah, because Russell's almost been murdered a couple different times.
No,
but you say he's doing better.
He's really changed.
He's really doing good.
He's
I'm good. I'm glad.
He's a changed person.
I'm glad he started church, and I'm glad he's really finding something
three or
that,
4 times a week. I think he's in church.
yeah, that he can really do that
Change
that helps him out.
Oh,
Well, you know, I mean, I'm not saying there was anything wrong. I'm just saying I'm very pleased with that.
Yeah.
I am a firm believer in that you don't have to go to a church to whatever, but if you find one that suits you and whatever, like you
he hasn't been able to get to church because all the sidewalks.
yeah, and when he doesn't
So,
drive anymore, he
No.
walks everywhere he goes
I told him
now,
he
so.
needs a golf cart. That's all he needs.
Well, you
Because
have
don't
to.
go anywhere.
Well, in this area, you have to have insurance, license, registration,
Right. Oh, he won't
and
pay for
plates
that.
and plates now. So
Oh,
you
he
might as well
won't pay
have a car.
Yeah.
But I think he can get one there, but he'd have to still have all.
He
that
never
everything.
goes anywhere.
Yeah. What's it? Yeah.
Springfield, Ohio, made the
Chris-
national news.
He says, you mean I've been waiting for Digger and he's not going to show up? How will I ever cope? John Bailey.
Oh, I try to keep the conversation up, but you know.
A dead possum hat, yeah, with the crosses, the little X's on his eyes, that would be so. And a tire track across the spine. I've been hunting for. Well, I don't want to say anything about because people love cats, but they used to have a cat that was a squishy cat that was real soft like a foam cat, and it had a tire track right across its spine. And we used to take and I was looking for one to put on the grill of the gopher and stuff, but I mean it's funny. I mean it's not funny, but it's funny. You know, a dead possum hat, that'd be good.
What a groundhog.
Yeah. 11 watching, 8 thumbs up. Woo-wee. Digger, are you out there? Make a comment. Did he post back?
Yeah, Springboro, Ohio, on the national news just a minute ago.
Did they?
About the snow. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Digger needed rest. He's working. He does the night watchman thing. He does the transportation, the limo stuff.
He still does the limo?
driving. Yeah, he does. Well, with his vehicle that he has, and then he does other odd job works and stuff like that. So he's going all the time, and he helps.
He's a multitasker.
And he helps me out whenever he's in an event. He's stuff like you. You know, he helps me out.
He's a multitasker.
Yeah. So
I'm a one tasker.
well, you got to make that coin how you can. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You got to make it. He's got 3 cats to support,
Oh yeah, those cats.
and they don't.
They'll
They
keep him
don't.
out of house and home.
They'll eat him. They don't put up with no. They don't put up with no BS.
They're probably about big as he is.
One of them is. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. One of them's older than me.
Said, I want food now.
Feed me now. Feed me now.
I've seen those cats. They're pretty big.
A pretty good. Well, one of them is. Yeah, like I said, the one's pretty old. Crystal, I think maybe 16.
I bet the other one.
16, something like that and stuff. But all right, I think we are about done. I want to thank everybody.
I did the best I could.
Yeah, I think we covered generally kind of skipped around and covered some of the stuff I wanted. I just wanted to get more stuff from Digger on some certain cars and stuff that I wanted to talk about. But we'll have another chance with him.
I'll have to
some
go
other
and get some crib notes from him next
Crib
time.
notes.
So I sound intelligent.
Yeah, the what do they call those? The
Cliff notes.
The Cliff Note books, yeah, the Cliff Note books and stuff. He'll have to put that all down.
I don't know as much about cars as he does. Older cars.
I don't think Digger needs any more cat. I'm not sure Kentucky cats will get along with Ohio cats, will they?
I don't think he has room for another cat in there.
Yeah, he's in that mobile home with the 3 cats now. I'm not sure.
He's got that 75-inch TV. It takes up the wall. So.
Oh, it takes up the whole back of the
Oh, I know.
the mobile home.
I remember
Yeah.
moving it in there.
Yeah, it's big. So I don't think so, but I'll ask him. But I don't think so.
Is that Jesse?
That was John. John was asking if he needed more cats and
There's
stuff.
plenty of strays around here.
Yeah, I opened the door and this one wandered in.
Shake a stick and
There you go.
they're there.
So yeah, we'll do some more. Again, I'm really looking forward. I want to try and get out and get some more video updates of any of the rat rod builds off. So anybody close by within a half-hour drive here of Midway, New Carlisle, Park Lane, Fairborn, Springfield, if you're within a 30-minute drive from there, if you're in the rat rod competition for the build off and stuff, let me know. We'll come out and do a little video. Yeah, if you just have regular cars, we'll do those, depending on the weather and everything. But once it starts back up, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I may not be able to get to the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday cruise-ins, depending on what's going on here at home and stuff and everything because of health issues and so forth. But if you let me know, I'll try and get out to do the one-on-ones, and we'll try and keep it interesting for you guys and get you something to watch. Appreciate all my guys, the shut-ins, and all the guys at the VA, all the guys at the hospital and stuff going through all the treatments and everything. Love you all, and we will see what we can do about keeping some entertainment up for you to watch, and I appreciate all the support. If things work out, we'll see. If things work out, I'll have more cones, keychains, hopefully the hats. T-shirts are pretty expensive. Hats are pretty expensive right now because of the whole tariff thing. They all come from overseas. I wish that there was a company that made the stuff here, but they don't. There's nobody here to make the stuff here, or I buy it and we'd have it done. But I'll try and get that out there. I'm working on some 3D printing stuff again, some other stuff. And thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. Max, hope you, brother, prayers and wishes. Tammy, prayers and wishes and stuff. And we'll do what we can and be back some other time. Hopefully we'll get Digger the next time. You never know. I might travel around to try and do a remote someplace from somewheres, but with my old gear, you never know whether it's going to work or not. And I'd hate to drive all that way and then it don't work, then it'd be something else and stuff. Maybe one of these days we'll get big enough to have like a full celebrity, like, I don't know, like Top Water Tony or something. That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Keith smiling.
Yes, it would.
That would be interesting and stuff. So we'd have to probably run him down on a pond someplace.
That would go really down the rails.
When it out fishing and stuff. Can you see the gopher in a boat? You in a boat with topwater?
Watching him fish.
Message.
Shh. I keep hitting the answering machine button and stuff. All right, guys. You be safe out there.
Everybody be safe.
And we love you all. And hopefully we'll see you out
guys
someplace.
soon.
All right.